Well, welcome, welcome. And Robert, go ahead. We're ready live.
Awesome. Okay. Unpause here. Resume. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Here to talk about a few new things in NeuralSeek this month. So coming this weekend, a few things, but also covering what we've implemented this month. So starting off, right, we have a bunch of memory optimization, speed of improvements. Our scoring model runs faster, and our visual editor got some updates and improvements. So, across the board, we've got a lot of speed improvements. We recently updated a bunch of Maestro nodes, including cache nodes. We have Databricks connectors and blob storage now. So we have a connector for Databricks, and over on Azure, we have the blob storage connectors. So Azure's version of like S3 blob storage, we support natively. You can also click, drag, and multi-select. So something we've seen a lot of ask for is like, hey, I want to add a bunch more of these nodes. So now we can copy, paste, and keep building. A couple other things. We added MCP and agent-to-agent support. So you can now call MCP servers from within the software and route to external MCP servers, call tools. We also have a new LLM plan and act. So this actually is inside of our auto builder as well, but you can give a task to an LLM and it will spawn multiple sub agents to come together and build a structured output. So we'll, with this example, we're building a menu and you can see it's, running together. We're actually running several LLM calls under the covers to generate this. And it comes up with a menu, right? But you can see we actually did one, two, three, four, five LLM calls under the covers when we did the plan and act, right? So we created a plan and spawned sub agents to fulfill that plan, coming together at the end. I think that's what I have to cover this month. Jordan, did you have something to present?
No, I can share my screen here, but I'll also lean towards Joy for this update, particularly around certifications. So let me check my calendar. I cannot believe it's already the end of March, and next week our spring internship, our 6-week spring internship begins. Um, Let me pull up our screen and link here for showcase. Provide some Zoom meeting controls, and then hide the floating panel. But I'll showcase this each time just for a good refresher and reminder. So I'm at neuralseek.com. And there's two different routes when it comes to earning certifications within NeuralSeek. If you go into our ecosystem tab and click on certifications, then we have our three self-service certification programs that are available for you to come on and just go ahead and get started with learning. So one would be the AI Agents Foundation. This link brings you to our labs portal. It's really the introduction into NeuralSeek and how to get certified through 3 different challenges that you take at your own pace, walking through the basics of NeuralSeek. Kind of what does our answer generation look like, and how can I do some tuning around my knowledge base? And then what are the basics of Maestro, our agent building platform? And then you can take a 15-question quiz, self-service, enter in your name and email, and then receive your level 1 AI Agents Foundation's NeuralSeek certification. Level 2 and 3 are a little different. So these kind of tie into our internship, our 6-week cohort internship that again is starting April 1st, next Wednesday, for our spring version. There'll be a 2-hour self-learning as well as a proctored course for AI agents for business and multi-tiered AI agent architecture. You learn in this level 2 version the applications of AI for enterprise, really. AI's use cases in the real world, business use cases, and then why it's important to implement trustworthy, trackable agentic AI. The third level is kind of a next step up from AI Agent Foundations, assuming that you've taken both 1 and 2, preferably 1, but neither are a requirement, but multi-tiered AI agent architecture. You start to learn how to build these real world business use cases that you learn about in level 2, how to build those within our Maestro platform directly in NeuralSeek. If you take the certification course through the spring internship, then we will get you access into NeuralSeek, and you can really start building out real world use cases, learning the more technical side of building within Maestro. You get to play around with some of the new advancements that Robert has demonstrated for us here on the call. You also get to earn your level 3 certification and then participate in our monthly Maestro challenge as well, where you build your own use case, post it to our LinkedIn, and we have a good challenge program there. You can see some of the talent behind our 2025 Maestro challenge if you click this view more button down here at the bottom of the website and kind of see a few of those unique use case demos that have been built from previous students. Back to our original homepage of neuralseek.com to apply for that internship. You'll select that under ecosystem, apply for internship, and it kind of walks you through a little bit more of what's encased in that 6 weeks internship, where you get access to NeuralSeek and you start learning and building with it, and it preps you for level 2 and level 3 certifications if you are looking to take those. All those requirements are down here at the bottom, along with a short internship application. But I do want to point out just your preferred internship in Entrepreneur Week. So the winter one has ended. That ended in February. So this would be for the 2027 internship. So just be mindful of the date there. The spring one begins next Wednesday, but we do as well have a summer and a fall internship available, both for 6 weeks, one through July through the beginning of August, and then the fall one would be October through mid-November. But just new updates to look forward to, new training opportunities, and it starts next Wednesday.
We are so excited for just the internship. It's one of our well-loved programs here at NeuralSeek. Give a round of applause to RJ, Robert, for the updates that he's provided for us with NeuralSeek, changes there. Thank you, Jordan, for walking through the different certification program. And then, is there anything else that we need to go over? Okay. Everyone have a good one, and thank you all.